Hey guys, welcome back to BARROVAIN MADE. Today on this episode we're going to be making a little phone holder. This has been a request from my mother. She wants a little phone holder to have on a nightstand. Just so when an alarm goes off she can go boof instead of looking around trying to find the phone. So I've got some scrap pieces of that red oak that, everyone likes on this channel. And we're going to go ahead and make a phone holder. This should be a short episode, a really easy project. Probably ought to knock this out in an hour or two. So since it's becoming closer and closer to Christmas and you still haven't got a few gifts and you want to give someone a nice handmade project and get some brownie points, this is a good one. It'll be really quick for you, it'll look nice, and it'll get you out of the doghouse. So let's go ahead and give it a go. The first thing we need to do is get our table saw set up to do a 45-degree cut. If I can pop this insert out. There we go. And we'll fling this over to 45 degrees. Doesn't have to be bang on 45 degrees, you just want it roughly in that area. And I want this face to be the face that's sitting up, so we need an angle going that way. So we go like that, put it this way, line it up on the bottom, and take the cut. We want to make sure that's sitting nice and flush. Let me get a bit of sandpaper just to hit those burrs off. Yep, that's sitting nice like that. Now what we're going to do with this piece is we're going to do our backing. So we're going to find a bit that we like. Quite like the look over here. So we'll cut this, we're going to put that. We're going to put the edge of that to the corner, make sure all that is sitting flat. Well, actually, we'll do it here, so we can definitely make sure it's sitting flat with that. And then we're going to scrap a line. Where is a pencil? We need a pencil. Scrap that line, go across like that, and from there we want it going down. Where is my square? Put that down like that, and just where that meets the corner there, we're going to go give that a little pencil line as well. So now we need to cut out this, so let's flick it back to being at 0 degrees or 90 degrees, however you want to say or put it. Make sure blade is square. There we go. Lock it off. Make sure nothing moves and that it is square. Yep. Yep, right. Let's make our cut going this way. Oh, actually, we'll do it there first. Now, I didn't realise until after I started cutting this out that I forgot to put my insert back in. You don't want to do that because you want back, something on the back to stop from chip out. Luckily, I got literally no chip out there and I got a really clean cut. So that's a bit weird, but we'll put that insert back in. It's also just a safety thing. You don't want to do things that aren't supported. So now we need to cut out this. So best way to do this, that I'm going to do anyway, is we need to swivel this around. Let's loosen off that bolt. Flick it round. Oh, God's sake, loosen it a little bit more. Oh, it's tightening it, that's why. God, I'm an idiot. Right. And to make sure we are in line with the blade, what we're going to do is going to get a straight edge. I'm just going to use this so we know the straight is on the blade. And we want to pivot this until we are lined up with what we have there. There we go, that's lined up. Tighten this down. After it's tight, double check, make sure nothing moved. Yep, we're good. Now we'll take the cut. I'm going to put this bit of wood here as well for some support and backing. Right, let's do this and let's try not to lose any fingers. Brilliant, now we have the backing to this. So how is this going to work is we're going to glue that to there. That's going to be the stand. So then it can be laid down like that, and it's got its support to hold its phone. But I know what you're thinking, the phone's just going to fall off, there's no lip here or anything to catch it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get another bit of wood, cut a thin strip off so we can glue it to there. So let's put this back to 90 degrees. There we go. This is going to be our strip. We're going to sit on the bottom like that. Or should we do it like that? It's a little bit wide, that I think. Well, anyway, we need to cut this down to the right size anyway. So how much does this need to stick out? How much needs to come off? Go there. Mark that off. And now we need to cut that off of there. Grab a pencil so we can shove it through the table saw. Let's get it started. There we go, and that should be perfect now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sand all of these up to get rid of any of the horrible stuff on it. And I'll do that off camera, and I'll come back when we're going to start gluing everything up, and I'll show you just how easy it is. So let me go do this. I'll meet you on the bench. Right, so we've got all of our pieces cut out. We're going to go ahead now. What we're going to do is do little drops of wood glue. Don't want to do too much on here because we want to minimize the squeeze out. And then we're going to use some super glue so this bonds down quicker, so we don't have to do any clamping or anything like that. We can just put it straight on and hope that it sits. So we'll run around with the super glue. Now what I want to do, I'll put the center line in here so I can line everything up. Make sure we get that tip down first. Line that up in the rough center. Right, give it a little push down. I'm going to hold it here for a little bit until it sticks. That's gluing up. We're going to flip this around and pretty much do the exact same thing on the side here. Sorry, this workbench isn't exactly flat, so it's wobbling around everywhere at the minute. So we're going to basically do the same thing here. Oh, that's a bit too long after we've done some sanding now, so I'm going to quickly get a chisel and just chisel it off and sand it. How much are we sticking out by? Sticking out by that much, so I'm just going to put a line in there. I'm just going to work and chisel that off. Probably should have checked that before turning the camera on. Live and learn. Right, got some sandpaper. Right, does that line up now? That lines up beautifully now. So what we're going to do, find the best edge. There we go. I think we'll glue this side. Little bit of wood glue. Really don't want too much. And then some super glue. Dot that on there. Put that on there. Squeeze it down. And what we're going to do is push down to the table as well, so we know that that is sitting flat. I'm going to do the same and wipe off the excess. Alright, we'll wait for all that to harden a bit, and then we'll go oil it up. But you can see that took no time whatsoever, so we'll let that all stiffen, harden up a bit, and then yeah. And by the way, if you do come to this, like I'm pretty sure this is all sitting flat because this table, it's got all sorts on it. I need to have a new top put down on it. But if you have got a bit of a wobble to it, what you can do is put some sandpaper down to a flat surface, just rub it back and forwards like that, and then it'll take all the high spots off and it will sit perfectly flat. Right, so unfortunately my mic died, but we got it sitting flat now, so that's all good. What we're going to do now is get some of our trusty hard wax oil, and we're going to smother it on, and that will be the finished project. So you can see how simple, quick and easy these things are to make. So it's a good little stocking filler to have, and as you can see, especially with this red oak, it is looking very, very nice. So we'll hurry up, get this smothered around everywhere. Nice little simple quick project. You could probably even make this on Christmas Day. It's that quick to make. I've literally been in here for about an hour and managed to knock this out. So this will keep the mother happy, so she can have a little thing on the side of her bed, so it's easier for her to turn her alarm off in the morning. And there we go. I don't have a phone to currently show you because my phone is currently recording this, but let's find a bit of wood that's shaped like a phone. So I don't have a bit of wood that's shaped like a phone, but I have a bit of wood. You can see that's how it would hold your phone, just there like that. And in the morning when your alarm rings, it's easy to go boop on the side of your bed, and you're not searching around your nightstand trying to turn your alarm off. So there you go, a nice little stocking filler there. Small, easy project to knock out. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.